I have a new item to show you today. This is an electric pressure cooker, so let's take a look at the box. This is the name of the company that makes this product. It is their electric pressure cooker, and here's the model. I believe it is a 6-quart pressure cooker, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. This pressure cooker, they advertise it as a 10-in-1 device, and it's a little dark right here, so it's not plugged in, so this plugged in will be all lit up. But what I liked about it is it has a big display, and it gives you a bit more information than some of the other cookers where you're looking at it and you're trying to guess what is it doing. And here you have the different things: beef steam, porridge, pork and ribs, dessert, risotto, vegetables, rice, soup, eggs, meat stew, bean chili, poultry, and multigrain. You can make yogurt, you can make cakes, you can make rice, you can slow cook, pressure cook, saute with it. So a lot of different things, which makes these type of all-in-one type pots really nice. Now I have tried out quite a few of them. There are things I'm finding that I like about some of these things, and some things I do not like. One of the things that I see this has that immediately caught my attention was that the lid here, there's a red button right here, the lid will actually lock into place. Any of the other pressure cookers that I've used, none of them do that. And why that is really important for me is I do a lot of potlucks where I go and I take my food to people's houses. On Sundays, I always want to take some kind of homemade food to church. Last week, I took one of my other cookers and the lid came off a couple of times. I was really nervous about it in the car because the lid, if it moved and got bumped, the lid would have just come right off and I would have had soup all on the inside of my car. So this has a very big button that you have to push in order for the top to come off. See that? And if you are really using your pressure cooker a lot, this is going to be a feature that's going to be important. See, now it's locked. It is not going to come off. So already I love this feature, so I'm really excited about seeing how well it's going to cook. Let's take a look inside again. One of the other things I liked about it is that the inside is stainless steel. I have a couple of them that have the non-stick, which I don't like as much because they're easy to scratch up, and once they scratch up, then you can't really use them once they start peeling and scratching. So here with the stainless steel, you never have to worry about that. It's nice. It gives you a little maximum line. Most of the time I'm making soups with these, so I'll fill it with some beans and then max it out with the water. And it makes it really simple to let you know, don't go above this line. So this I'm liking a lot. I just plugged it in. I like the big display. It makes it very clear what's going on. Right now it's in the off position, and then you have this little thing that spins. And it'll start here. See how it's blinking here by the vegetables, and see how you can go up. And you go very quickly. Like here, I'm going to actually do some bean soup. So here, beans, chili. Now here it's marking that it's on the 30-minute. But if I want to adjust that, then I'll hit this. I could do 40, 25, 30. I think I can do I can hit the pressure level, low or high. I can hit slow cook if I want to slow cook these beans. And pressure level. So it makes it easy to figure out what I'm doing. Right here, I have, these are some Central American red beans. I'm going to make a Central American red bean soup. So it's a very simple soup with the red beans, water, some salt, and then some people add a little bit of garlic and onion, but you don't really add a lot to it. It's an easy soup to make. I did it about a week ago on the stove. It took me 3 hours. I got the food inside and beans, water, a few spices, and I'm going to hit start. Right here it says preheating, and it has this little thing where it shows like it's getting hotter, hotter, hotter. Very nice, because that's the other thing about the other pressure cookers I have, is it's kind of unclear, like, what is it doing? I usually don't know until I hear a little beep when it's done, but this is nice. So far, I really like this pressure cooker. Here's a quick look and why I'm liking this a lot. It showed that it preheated, now it's cooking, and there's a P, which means it's in the pressure mode right now, and then you'll see it slowly later will go down where it will be, once it's cooked, it'll be in this, the keep warm part of it, but and it tells you how many minutes are left, but there's no guesswork about what's happening. Up here also, before it had this little symbol, now it's pressure cooking, and then that's the keep warm. So far I'm really loving this big display. It's very easy to figure out what's going on, how much time you have left, and so far this is looking like a really good pressure cooker for me. So I'm excited to see how well it cooks the beans, and if it does a good job, this will be my go-to pressure cooker for sure. It once it reached the end of the cooking part of it, it beeped, and right now it's right here at the keep warm phase, which also up here has a little button that means, or the little pot means keep warm. Oh, I have to lift the venting here. That's this part here. You just do this, and once the pressure is released and it stops doing that, then it's okay to open the lid. I'll wait a few minutes and then move it to the other room. Pressure has stopped doing the steam, which means it's okay to open it. Carrying this from one room to the other, knowing that this is locked, makes me feel a lot better. So I'm going to open it up, and here we go, and nice and hot. Loving that. It's just the way I like them. The beans should be really mushy, which is the way this recipe is. That's pretty hot. And because once the beans get really mushy, then it adds to the broth, because the broth has got to be nice and thick. Wonderful. Absolutely perfect. I really like this. So what do I think about it overall? Well, my favorite thing, or the thing that I noticed first, is still probably my favorite thing, is this feature here, the locking, because now it's locked. That should really be on all these cookers. I don't know why they don't do it, but this one having it means that this is going to be the one I'm going to be using the most when I make my soups, because I make my soups for other people. I have to take it in my car. I love that this dial is easy to turn and that it tells you exactly what's happening. It's written down here, and then they have the little symbols up here. So there's no like wondering, well, what's going on? How long is it going to be? So it's great on that. It did the perfect job on the soup. It's got a big capacity. So this definitely is a winner. I'm so happy I got it. I'm going to definitely be using it on Sunday because I have to make a really big batch of kale and collard green soup. So I'm excited to be taking it to church. Okay, guys, well, I'll put the link for it below, but this is definitely a good one. It's a keeper. So thanks for watching. Bye. If you like this video, feel free to hit subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Bye.